Hello, internet friends. Today I woke up in the mood to read about other people's drama. My favorite type of drama, in fact, when it's not my own. So I figured we could read some Am I the Asshole Reddit stories together, if that's okay with you. So without further ado, let's get into it. Am I the asshole for telling my husband if he fights for custody of his kids, I will divorce him? I don't know. Tell me a story. Let's see it. 27 female, am vehemently child-free. I am sterilized and have no intention of having or caring for any child. And that's okay. Listen, not all of us human beings want to have kids, and that's perfectly okay if you don't, and that's a decision you've made for your life, okay? Let's move on. I married my husband, 33 male, last year and did not know he had any children until 5 days ago. Pause here. So you're trying to tell me that you guys have been together for over a year, because I'm gonna assume that you've been together for a little bit before you got married, and let's just assume that's a few months, for you guys to date and for him to propose to you, and you've only found out he has kids 5 days ago. How does that happen? Like, did he not go see his children at all whatsoever for the past year or something? It never came up at all. Let me, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's keep going. I travel for work for myself, and have an amazing pay for very few active working hours. I am a honeymoon planner, owning my own business. We have a joint account for bills and our own separate accounts for saving and fun money. Congratulations, by the way. Working for yourself is literally the dream. My husband sent me down 5 days ago and told me he hadn't been completely honest with me. Hadn't been completely honest. He left out his children. That he has children. I feel like that you haven't been honest at all, my friend. Like, at this point, if it was my husband, I would say, like, I don't know you. Who are you at that point? So let's keep going. And revealed he has 2 children, 10 male and 7 female. He pays regular child support. However, it dips into his fun money, and he wants to be able to have fun like I am. So he said he would fight for 50-50 custody. I'm very confused. So I'm guessing that before, his partner had full custody and he was just paying child support. This is just insane. This is insane so far. I was furious he had lied to me, and was even more angry when he told me he wanted 50-50. He works 12 to 16-hour shifts as a nurse, and that would mean I would have to take care of the children when I'm not working or working from home. Yo, I would be so mad. Because what do you mean? You never told me you have kids, but now you want me to take care of the kids when I'm home, even though it seems like she's been very open front about not wanting to have kids. She's sterilized. I'm gonna assume that she told him that too. So this guy, who is this guy? Who is he? God, not this guy, this man-child. Who is this man-child, actually? Let's keep going. I told him if he fights for custody, I will leave him, as you should. We have a prenup, so a divorce will be rather simple. I get 100% of my business and all my savings and fund money and the house, as I inherited from my grandmother. Great. At this point, I don't want to be like Reddit, always telling people to cut off friends, get divorced. But this is pretty crazy. This is pretty crazy. I'm gonna have to say, it's not looking too good. He called me an asshole and told me I should step up so he can have more money in his savings and for fun. And because the kids won't be much hassle due to their ages. So am I the asshole for telling him I will divorce him if he goes through with filing for custody? It's not even about the filing for custody for me. It's the fact that he lied to your face for at least a year, because again, I'm gonna assume that you guys have been together for longer than 1 year. So this guy's been lying to you about a huge piece of information about his life this whole time, and now he wants you to help him take care of these children, even though it seems like you've made it pretty clear that you don't want children. It's just divorce him. That's just my opinion, but let's see what the comments say. Not the asshole. Listen, this is not only about him lying to you. This is about him wanting 50% custody of kids he hasn't visited in 3 years. Am I missing something? I don't see that they've been together, like how long they've been together here, but just assume that she responded to another comment previously. So yeah, 3 years. That's crazy. Yeah, he hasn't visited them. He hasn't talked about them. He is just sending them money and not being a present father. This is terrible. If he doesn't care about his children, To me, it feels like he wouldn't really care about you. That's just, 1+1 here. Did it in 3 years in order to save some fun money. Those are effed up values. You should leave him for that. Absolutely. Me and Reddit are synced. Absolutely agree. Let's see another comment. Not the asshole. That's a pretty big lie of omission. Like, weirdly so. The type of thing which should come up in the first few dates, not the first few years of marriage. Exactly. Just saying it out loud is just so insane. How is this guy even getting mad that she doesn't want to step up? You didn't step up, my friend. You do not know the man you married at all. Exactly. He's asking for a very drastic change to the life you guys agreed to, so you're well within your rights to tell him to go off about that bullshit. Exactly. That's exactly how I feel. Couldn't have said it better. But there is an edit, so let's read the edit. Thank you all so much for helping me with this situation. I knew his lies were enough of a reason to divorce my, and I'm proud to announce, soon-to-be ex. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. I just didn't know if divorcing him with kids in the mix would make me an asshole. No, he wouldn't. Especially because he works so much. Not your problem. He has since vacated the house, as he should. I have spoken to my lawyer and I'm filing for an annulment. Yes, exactly, because he lied to you. You can't just hide things like that from someone. It needs to be discussed honestly. First few dates, in my opinion. I can because he married me in an act of fraud. The AMA protects me as it was a fraudulent marriage. Thank you all once again. You're welcome. And I hope that you're doing amazing and that this guy learns from this. It's just absolutely terrible. I'm really happy for you. And I hope you get a partner that loves and respects you and is honest with you. Let's go to the next one. This one got me pretty mad. Am I the asshole for telling my husband I told you so and laughing at him, I think, when we got the paternity test results? This is very concerning already. I am so scared. What do you mean? What does that mean? Paternity results for who? Hold my hand and let's get into this one together. I, 27 female, have been married to my husband, 28 male, for 2 years and gave birth to our daughter 5 weeks ago. Congratulations. That's so cute. I'll try to keep this short so I don't waste your time with any irrelevant details. You're not wasting my time, baby girl. Just tell us what's going on. What happened was that our daughter came out with blonde hair and pale blue eyes, while my husband and I have brown hair and brown eyes. I think that's pretty common, right? Aren't a lot of babies born with blonde hair and then it gets darker? Same thing with the eyes. My husband freaked out at this and refused to listen to my explanation that sometimes babies are born with light hair and eyes that get darker over time. Is your husband using one brain cell only? Is that what's going on here? Is he not all there in the head to not know this? I mean, even if he didn't know that, there's phones these times, folks. Let's just Google this stuff. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. He demanded a paternity test and threatened to divorce me if I didn't comply. What? No. I don't like him. I'm already on your side. Doesn't matter what you say. Doesn't matter what you say. I mean, I guess you could have cheated because I don't know you, but I'm gonna assume that you didn't and that he is a-hole. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. We don't need to read it anymore. I'm just kidding. Let's keep going. My daughter and I got home from the hospital. My husband went to stay at his parents' house for the first 3 weeks to get some space for me while I recovered, and he told them what was happening. This is insane. What are you talking about, Duke? Because it seems from what she's saying, it doesn't seem like she has any history of, because I mean, I would assume that she would say, hey, like, I've cheated before, therefore he's a little scared. But based solely on the color of the eyes and the hair, this man has fully embraced his man-child side, or, his entire personality of a man-child, and went to stay with his mommy and daddy. I don't like that. I don't like this guy. I just need to keep going. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little mad. My mother-in-law called and informed me that if the paternity test revealed that the child wasn't his, she would do anything within her power to make sure that I was taken to the cleaners during the divorce. Now we know why he is the way he is, because his mommy he's an enabler. Let's keep going. I had my sister to lean on and help me take care of the baby during this. Good. I'm really glad. I'm really glad that you had someone to help you through this, because your husband and his mom suck. We got the results back yesterday and my husband came home to view them with me. I was on the couch in the living room, so he sat next to me and started to read the results. They showed that he was the father. Good. And my husband had this shocked, kind of mortified look on his face with his eyes wide as he stared at it. Do you feel stupid now, husband? Let's call him Todd. Do you feel stupid now, Todd? 'Cause you are. I couldn't help but say, I told you so, and started laughing at the way he looked. My husband snapped out of his shock and got mad at him for laughing at him. We argued a bit, which was mainly him yelling at me before my sister came downstairs and my husband shut up. I hate this guy. I hate you, Todd. I hate you, man. You suck. Your family sucks. Saying I told you so would be the minimum I would do. It would maybe start with that, followed by get out of my house immediately. Get out, Todd. Get out of my life. You're done. You're done. You're absolutely done. This guy sucks. I'm sorry. I've said this so many times, but it's the truth. Let me know in the comments if it was you, what would you say to your partner? You know, because to me, again, I told you so seems, and laughing a little bit at him seems pretty okay, actually. It's not even that bad. So this guy is just, he needs help. He needs professional help, actually. Actually, maybe she needs him. Tell me where he lives. Tell me where he lives so we can all pay him a visit. Say like, what's up, Todd? What's going on, Todd? Why are you playing with our homegirl here? What's going on? I'm sorry. That just came out. I need to stop and keep going and finish this up. I'm so sorry. Let's go. Let's keep going. After that, my husband went back to his parents' house to clear his head. And 2-3 hours later, my mother-in-law called me to scold me about laughing in my husband's face because apparently it was kicking him while he was down. And she didn't do that when she called you the first time to say that, what did she even say? She said that you'd be taken to the cleaners during the divorce even though she had no proof that it wasn't his child. I hate these people. She also left a couple nasty texts essentially saying the same thing this morning. I don't think I'm the asshole, but I'd like outsider perspective on this. I'm sad that you need outsider perspective on this. I'm so sorry. Genuinely, these people are not good people. You need to divorce this guy. I know I said I wasn't gonna be like the, like Redditors just kind of saying, cut him off, get a divorce, break up with him. But get a divorce. This man sucks. What's going on with these men, honestly, today? They all suck. Both of them suck. I want to see what the comments say. My husband and I both have dark brown hair and eyes. Our child, blonde and blue eyes. Has OP's husband never heard of recessive genes? Exactly. He's never heard of common sense either. He's never heard of anything besides his mommy's words on his ears telling him what to do. At the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. That's who he is. We just gotta accept it. Divorce him. Next comment. Not the asshole. Not only doesn't he have basic grasp of genetics, he threw a tantrum and left you immediately after having the baby to struggle alone for almost a month. He's lucky all you did was laugh in his face. Facts. Facts. If it was me, dude, I don't know. Again, we're on YouTube. I can't say what I would do. Cannot say what I would do. There is a couple edits, so let's see what she said. Edit number 1. I didn't realize I put me instead of him. Sorry. I have a headache. I think she meant, am I the asshole for telling my husband I told you so and laughing at him when we got the paternity test results? That's okay. Edit number 2. Since someone asked in the comments, but I can't find it anymore, I have zero history of cheating. Well, she just clarified what we were questioning before, that she has no history of cheating. Regardless, it came out that it was his baby, so divorce him. There is no edits. She doesn't say what she did, but I really hope that she moved on and she divorced him and was able to raise her baby in peace, because her husband, hope to be ex-husband, sucks, and so does his family. This got me upset. Let's go ahead and read one more story to finish off this video. I hope that it is not as bad as this one, because this was terrible. Am I the asshole for not delivering the food I made to an event I got uninvited to? I don't know. Let's read it. 2 weeks ago, I got invited to a baby shower from a friend who I haven't seen in years. She moved to another state but had apparently moved back and now is having a baby shower here. I was so excited since I haven't seen her in so long. She started a group chat with all the mutuals she invited. She did disclose that this was going to be a quick and small one since she had just found out she was pregnant when she was 35 weeks when an induction scheduled on her 37th week. Man, some people really don't show. I don't think it would be the same for me. Honestly, I drink a cup of water and I look 3 months pregnant. So I think if I were to have a baby, I would start to show immediately. So let's keep going. We all started volunteering to be responsible for different things for the baby shower, which is nice of you guys. That's awesome. I said I'll cook Filipino food and help pay for some of the decor. That's really nice of you. And I love Filipino food. It's so good. I sent money to the friend who was in charge of decorating. I asked mom-to-be how many people are invited besides the ladies in the group chat. She told me 15. There's 10 of us on the group chat, including me, so I thought I'll cook for 50 people to be on the safe side just in case she invited a few more. I started shopping for ingredients for the lumpia, pancit, chicken adobo, and rice, and a grazing table. So sorry if I butchered that. I started prepping and coordinating with the decor lady. We figured where we wanted the food and grazing table and told the mother-to-be. She approved. Nice. Now, the day before the baby shower, I spent the whole day cooking. I took off the day. I only work part-time since I'm primary caretaker for my baby while my man works. Mind you, I had to arrange for my mother-in-law to watch my baby while I did all the cooking and for me to go to the baby shower. I didn't want to bring my baby since I would be busy with the catering. It was by luck she was off those days. That's really nice of you, honestly. Paying for some of the decor, cooking all this food, not bringing your baby too because you wanted to make sure that you focus on the mother-to-be. That is a really good friend. So far, I'm on your side, I think. Let's see what happens. Then the night before the baby shower, she DM'd me on IG that she had to make some hard decisions and had to uninvite me but still want me to drop off the food. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Why? Did she tell you why? Did something happen? That's insane. Let's keep going. I told her I understand and respect her decision, but I will not be dropping off the food. Exactly. I wouldn't either. That's insane. That's insane. Like, I was doing it for free. You're not paying me. I was doing it because you're my friend, but now you don't want me to go, but you want me to drop off the food? No. No, sis. Ain't gonna happen. Let's keep going and see what she says. She asked me why, and I told her it wouldn't make any sense for me to drive 75 minutes to drop off food to an event I'm no longer invited to. 75 minutes? So I spent like 2 days cooking. I helped you pay for the pour. Now you want me to drive 75 minutes even though I'm uninvited and not even telling me why? I'm uninvited? That doesn't make any sense. Those pregnancy hormones, I have to say, it must be because seems like she wants to take advantage of you. Let's finish it up. That the only reason I volunteered to do what I said was because I was invited. She asked me how she was going to find someone to cater on such short notice, that it was effed up and hateful. A few friends sided with her while most sided with me. I want to know from a stranger's perspective if I'm the asshole. The friends that agree with her are cooked. They're not all there in the head either, because what do you mean? You've helped her with so much, paid for the decor, cook the food. You were being kind, you were helping her, but now that you're not invited anymore, that doesn't make any sense. I guess if she said, listen, I'll pay for the food and I'll pay you to drop it off, or I'll have someone pick it up, I would say consider it, but for free after being uninvited? Absolutely not. Nope. Find somebody else. Shouldn't have uninvited me then. Or pay me. I don't know. One or the other. I mean, if she really wanted the food, just keep you invited. Like, why uninvite you? Just let you come. You know, you were helping anyway at that point. There is a couple updates, so I actually just want to go right into that. Let's see. Edit. I don't know the full story about her pregnancy. She told me that she went on to an OB checkup because her period was unusually heavy and long. She found out that she was 35 weeks pregnant. It was having complication, which is why they scheduled an induction. I've already sent the screenshots of the DMs to the 10 mutuals. 3 out of 10 sided with her, which prompted me to post this because maybe I'm missing something. No, you're not missing anything. Those 3 are just as deluded, and maybe they came up with a plan together to fool you into making this food. I don't know, because it doesn't make any sense. I was being told that I should have been an actual friend, that I should have been the bigger person, that she was going through a rough time with her pregnancy. Then why not just keep you on the party? If just one more person, what's the difference in just having one extra person there? You cooked all the food anyway. There would be enough food because you made food. I guess she said it was going to be around 25. You made food for 50 people. There's a couple more edits. Mother-to-be never disclosed to me why she had to make a hard decision and why I wasn't invited. The whole point of us 10 volunteering was to take off the burden off her shoulders. Our mutual friend, who was the record lady, was the first one to reach out to me about not being there, since she and I coordinated where the food was going to be. She's also the one that told me that Mother-to-be was telling her and other people that I got my feelings hurt, which is why I didn't want to come. So she was lying too. She didn't want to tell them what hurt my feelings, or how and when. I was too worn out for prepping and cooking to fire back. I took the peaceful route. I didn't ask for the money I spent on the decor, my gift, I guess. I donated all the food to the women's and children's shelter. I figured they're more deserving. I cook Filipino food all the time, plus I got a freezer stash of lumpia. I mean, again, I think that what you did is exactly what I would have done. Donate the food. She lied. First, she was really rude by uninviting you and expecting the food for free. Then she was lying to other people. She never explained to you why she was uninviting you. If she canceled because something was happening with her pregnancy, maybe she wasn't feeling well, you can understand, but uninviting you for no reason, that's just shady. And I think you did the right thing, donating the food, not letting it go to waste. That is a perfect way to deal with this. She didn't deserve to get the food for free with how she was treating you, so. All right, internet friends, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Let me know in the comments what you think of each of the stories we read. And if you like this type of video, make sure that you like and subscribe and come back for the next video. I post every Tuesday and Thursday, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye-bye.